So before we talk about equity share capital, first एक चीज याद रखना कि the term capital which is there, that means money. When a company wants to raise money, it can do it through one of two ways. One is through equity and the other one is through debt.
Now we move on to what is meant by equity capital. अब मान लो कि I have a cake, which means I own the entire cake, which is 100%. Now let's say we cut the cake into 10 slices, which basically means dividing the cake into smaller units. So now since we have 10 slices, each slice will represent 10% of the entire cake. Now let's say I take 4 slices, Rahul takes 1 slice, Aditi takes 3 slices, and Ananya takes 2 slices. So the entire cake has now been completely divided among the 4 of us. And each of us will now have a specific ownership percentage. मेरा ownership of the cake will be 40%. For Rahul, it will be 10%. Aditi का होगा 30%. And lastly, Ananya will be the owner of 20%. Same way, the total equity share capital of a company is divided into equal units of smaller denominations. Each such unit is called a share. For example, let's say a company का total equity share capital is of 2 crores. So this rupees 2 crores is our entire cake. Then the entire equity capital of 2 crores is divided into 20 lakh shares of rupees 10 each. So ये जो shares हैं, those are similar to our slices of cake. Now those who buy shares of the company, they'll be called shareholders of that company. और इन shareholders को voting rights मिलेंगे, through which the company's decisions will be made. Now in our example, let's say I have bought 4 lakh shares of rupees 10 each. मतलब मैंने company को rupees 40 lakhs दिए हैं. So what is my ownership in the company? It is 40 lakhs divided by the total equity share capital, which is of 2 crores, into 100, which amounts to 20%. So basically, जब भी company के किसी भी matter पे voting होगा, my vote will count as 20%.